Trump versus Rubio. I nominate both candidates. 2016 GOP Gold. Trump versus Rubio. I nominate both candidates. 2016 GOP Gold. Thank you for tuning in to the Black Political Buzz Network, and my name is Laurel. On this vlog, I would like to discuss two GOP presidential top-tier candidates, Donald Trump and Marco Rubio. Now, I am posting this video just prior to the upcoming South Carolina primary, which will be held this Saturday, February 20th. So on this Saturday, February 20th, the GOP, the 2016 GOP presidential primary will be held. And I'm encouraging every South Carolina voter to go out to the polls on Saturday. Go to the polls on Saturday and cast your ballot for a GOP candidate, preferably Donald Trump or Marco Rubio. A ballot cast for Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, or any other GOP presidential candidate is a ballot cast for our nation's future. This is not about political parties or just regular politics. No, the 2016 election for president is a battle for our nation's soul, our nation's future, for bringing America back, making America a great nation again, rebuilding our military, protecting our vets, freedom of religion, freedom of speech, bringing back jobs to our country, making this nation great again in every area. So don't look at it as just a political party. It's not. It's more to it than that. This is a battle for America's soul and America's future in this election, 2016. So, South Carolina voters, on Saturday, get out there and vote for the GOP if you care about this nation and about our military and our economy. Now, I want to focus in on two top-tier GOP presidential candidates, Donald Trump, Marco Rubio. Now, I know on the national polls, I know they're in the polls, they're speaking of three top-tier candidates for South Carolina: Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz. They even mention Jeb Bush sometimes. So sometimes Jeb Bush is mentioned as a top-tier candidate as well. But I'm going to focus right now on Donald Trump and Marco Rubio. Now, the polls, the national polls, do have some credibility, but they're not 100% reliable. I repeat, national polling companies, national pollsters, their results are not 100%. So whenever you read a poll results, just remember there's a margin of error. There's a margin of error for every poll result published or reported by a polling company or a pollster in a political election or a political election season. So let's focus in on Donald Trump, Marco Rubio. Donald Trump, as we know, is an amazing, astute businessman. He's a God-gifted, amazing, astute businessman from New York City. He's been in business for over 30 years. Marco Rubio is a career politician, but he has not been tainted or poisoned by the political game. Marco Rubio has not been poisoned or tainted by the dangerous game of politics. Marco Rubio hails from Florida. He served for 8 years in the Florida General Assembly. So for 8 years, Marco Rubio served as a Florida state legislator. He was even Speaker of the House for 2 years. Marco Rubio was elected to the U.S. Senate in November 2010. He was sworn in January 2011. So from 2011 up until now, Marco Rubio has been an incumbent or a sitting U.S. Senator. Donald Trump hails from, like I said, New York City, as we all know. He's been an amazing, astute businessman. Very, very successful businessman for over 30 years. And The reason why I like Trump and Marco Rubio out of all the other candidates best, why I like these two men the best, because they're conquerors. These men are not survivors, they are conquerors. You know, a survivor is someone who survives something. They may still be alive, but they may be badly injured, damaged forever, mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. Yeah, they're still alive, but they're barely hanging on by a thread. That's a survivor. But a conqueror is someone who not only survives, but they win. They are victorious in many ways. So I don't see Donald Trump and Marco Rubio as survivors. I see them as conquerors. Donald Trump has survived many financial woes. Come out smelling like a rose. Donald Trump has been called every name in the book, and the man was focused and he kept going. Donald Trump has remained focused throughout every battle he's faced, and he's won. Marco Rubio has been called every name in the book. Marco Rubio has been mocked and made fun of. He came from nothing. Parents were immigrants. He didn't have a lot growing up. He's not rich now. He's been made fun of and laughed at. But he had a goal in mind. He remained focused. Now he's running for president. He's a U.S. Senator now running for president. Donald Trump is now a very wealthy billionaire with many successful, profitable businesses. And Donald Trump is respected on the world stage. Donald Trump is respected and revered on the world stage. Both Trump and Rubio are, in my opinion, 2016 GOP Gold. And you know, I find it very foolish that GOP establishment leaders and Fox News, yes, and Fox News, have tried to run Donald Trump out of the GOP 2016 presidential race. That's so foolish. You know, Donald Trump is a marketing genius. That's right. Not only is Donald Trump a great businessman, but he's a marketing genius. Without Donald Trump being in the 2016 GOP presidential race, nobody would even be interested, for the most part, in the GOP presidential race. Yes, the GOP has some good candidates on their ticket. That's true. You have Marco Rubio, Jeb Bush, Ted Cruz, Ben Carson. You have Bobby Jindal before he stepped down, Chris Christie before he stepped down, Carly Fiorina before she stepped down. You know, you have John Kasich, but none of those candidates match Donald Trump's bravado. I repeat, none of those other GOP candidates have matched Donald Trump's bravado. Donald Trump has used his genius marketing skills and his bravado to attract very large crowds to the GOP events, the GOP debates, the GOP rallies, to the polls. Donald Trump is driving voters to the polls. Because of Donald Trump being in the GOP presidential race, many American voters have a renewed interest in the GOP platform. I repeat, because of Donald Trump being in the GOP race for president for 2016, many American voters now have a renewed interest in the GOP platform. Without Donald Trump being in the race, I doubt very seriously if South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley would have even endorsed Marco Rubio. That's right. Because Donald Trump is iron. Donald Trump is iron, and iron sharpens iron. You see, each time Donald Trump goes at it with his opponents and colleagues on the GOP stage, he's sharpening those other candidates. Each time Donald Trump goes at it with Jeb Bush, each time Trump goes at it with Jeb Bush, Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, Ben Carson, John Kasich, etc., he's sharpening those other candidates, making them stronger for the long mile. So they should appreciate him. RNC Chairman Reince Priebus should appreciate Donald Trump. GOP establishment leaders and Fox News and conservative leaders should appreciate Donald Trump being in the race. This man is a marketing genius who is making the GOP relevant again. That's right, I said it. Donald Trump is making the GOP relevant again in the media. Because if Donald Trump had not been in the race for 2016, Democrat candidates running for president, Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, would have sucked all of the air out of the 2016 election for president. That's right. I'm going to say it again. I didn't bite my tongue. Had Donald Trump not entered to the 2016 race for president on the GOP ticket, Democrat candidates Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders would have sucked all of the air out of the 2016 race for president. So the GOP should be grateful for Donald Trump being on the GOP ticket. He's made the GOP relevant again to many voters. Because of Donald Trump, many voters now are coming back out to the polls. They're listening again to GOP candidates. They have a renewed interest in the GOP platform. Yes, I thank God for Donald Trump being in the race. I thank God for this man, for sending him to the GOP presidential race. I do. And Marco Rubio is also a great candidate, but he's only great now. 3 months ago, Marco Rubio, a career politician who served in politics for over 10 years, he was floundering 3 months ago. But 3 months later, today, because he has debated, because Marco Rubio has spent the last 3 months debating with Donald Trump on the debate stage, Rubio has developed into a more formidable, more articulate, more skillful politician. Donald Trump, an amazing businessman and marketing genius, has helped to develop. He's helped to develop Marco Rubio into a more formidable candidate for the long mile. So now Marco Rubio is a great candidate for president. Marco Rubio is attracting young voters to the GOP, Latino voters to the GOP, black voters to the GOP, vets and U.S. military soldiers and senior citizens and college students and Wall Street execs and middle-class voters. Marco Rubio is attracting a myriad of different electorate to the GOP platform for 2016. I see Donald Trump and Marco Rubio as a great team. To me, they're both GOP Gold. I repeat, Donald Trump, Marco Rubio are GOP Gold. If someone asked me to select or choose between Trump and Rubio, I couldn't decide right now, because both men are a great team. Both men are great candidates, and they're an asset. Trump and Rubio are an asset to the GOP platform for 2016. So on this Saturday, February 20th, South Carolina, I encourage the voters there in that state to get out there and cast their ballot for a GOP presidential candidate. That's a vote for making our nation great again and rebuilding our military. Donald Trump versus Marco Rubio. I nominate both candidates. 2016 GOP Gold. Thank you for tuning in to the Black Political Buzz, and my name is Laurel. Goodbye.